Howdy, howdy, howdy. It's Fix It with Fran, where I talk about all things faith, family, food, and fun. Sorry, I was trying to remember which way to look with these cameras. So, yeah, Fix It with Fran, where I talk about all things faith, family, food, and fun. This is actually my second one of these videos that I have done, but at this point, I have not posted the first one. So, trying to get better about it. Like I mentioned, I am not working like my regular 9 to 5 this week. I am taking some time off, taking some time to get the house settled, and I am going to do an unboxing of my Duplin Winery wine club order. So, like I just said, this is actually the second one of these that I've done or recorded, but this February one is going to get posted. So I joined. They have a membership subscription wine club that I joined back in November of last year. It was actually my birthday gift to myself, and it's the gift that keeps on giving. And my mom, whenever we moved into this new house actually has a built-in like wet bar, with wine storage and that kind of stuff. So I was excited about that because when I mentioned my mom was like, "Well, I didn't know you drank wine like that, or I didn't know you drank like that." Period. And I didn't necessarily. But something else that I am going to start doing here on the channel is what I'm going to call my like Monday mommy moment. It may sometimes be toys that I'm reviewing as a mommy, or that my first time mom experience has liked with seeing my daughter develop and really respond to. It may be things that I like just having a mom break. This shirt I like. It's a shirt that I got from Amazon, a shirt that I was given like a discount to review. The cursive or script part says Mama of Drama, and then at the bottom, the hashtag says Girl Mom. Monica, she's not necessarily a drama queen or that dramatic, but homegirl can go in when she feels like it. So when the shirt came up, it was somewhat appropriate and fitting, and I thought it was funny. And it's comfortable, really soft fabric. As a mom, I wear a lot of t-shirts. More than I ever did in my college days, I feel like. But with the wine, the connection to this is that my mom said, "Oh, I didn't know you drank like that. I didn't know you liked wine like that." 9 months of forced sobriety did that to me. And I don't say it in a crazy way, but I had few pregnancy cravings. One of the strangest pregnancy cravings that I had was beer. And I was actually at my husband's grandma's house, and she was cooking or doing something, and his aunt had just gotten something that Anheuser-Busch makes. I'm completely blanking on the name of the drink. And she's like, "Oh, do you want to try some?" And at that point, we hadn't told anybody that I was pregnant because it was around Christmas time. We knew. No, it was New Year's. It was New Year's. So at that point, around that time, whenever it was after the New Year, because I got my positive pregnancy test on January 6th. I knew. And that's a story I'll have to tell you. And I will be talking more about that too. And maybe that'll be like a mommy moment thing. I will talk about my experience of trying to conceive, our experience of, I mean, I have not ever wanted to really phrase it this because I've seen so many different videos and talked to so many people. But I told one of my friends that I was really just going to talk about my experience with infertility or fertility challenges and fertility struggles, because one of the things that I did when I was going through it was watch a lot of YouTube. And one of the things that was sometimes disheartening was that I didn't see a lot of people that looked like me, just being honest. And it's not to say that the other videos weren't helpful, but yeah, it just kind of sucks. So sometimes you want somebody that's a little more like you, somebody that can really empathize and not just sympathize with your situation. And as a person of color and a black woman in America, period, um, it makes a difference. Keeping it real. But back to the wine. I laughed because whenever she was making that, I don't know if it was the barley, like when it happened, I was like, "Oh, I must need to eat some wheat bread," because I don't even like beer. So I couldn't understand why that was a craving I was having. But it was like I could taste beer. Like I could taste it. And I wanted it. And I was like, it's got to be a better way. Like and one day I was like, Brandon, if this craving doesn't go away, I'm gonna need you to give me some of that non-alcoholic beer. We didn't do that. And I just ate some wheat bread and had some oatmeal and tried to give myself something. But I told my dad, I was like, this is the weirdest thing. Like, I feel like, and it wasn't just craving, but like, I felt like I could taste it in my mouth. So, random. But after being sober for 9 months, and the weird and funny thing of knowing that I was pregnant was at that point we were thinking about trying. And so I had been gathering up, and I'll end up showing y'all my collection of pregnancy tests. Some of those were actually ones that I got to review. And I was just like, let me take a test before. Because I have this big Mardi Gras cup that I'll have to show you. That's like my wine cup. It's like my pimp mug. Like real Lil Jon style. And I was going to fill it up with wine. And I was about to lay down. And I was like, let me take a test. Like everything in my spirit was like, take a test. I was like, why do I need to take a test? And it was positive. And then I took another test. And then I took another test. And Brandon came home. And he was actually at the grocery store getting things, including a bottle of wine for me. And I remember being like, we're tired. He's like, what? I'm like, we're tired. We are tired. And I just kept pulling out pregnancy tests. But yeah, literally the last drink that I had was the day prior because I didn't know. Like, we weren't seriously trying. It was just I had stopped taking birth control at that point. Because the previous years we had tried for a while with no success. So just being honest. And all of that being, yes, when my birthday came around last year, I decided to gift myself a wine club subscription because I do like to keep our wet bar stocked. I do like to keep stuff going here. And this winery is actually in South Carolina. I've mentioned before that I'm from North Carolina. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina is a place that my family often went for vacations and family trips and just to get away from the house. So I believe they're opening one in Florida soon or somewhere closer to New Orleans. They have, I believe, where you can actually do a pickup order from Jackson in Mississippi, if I'm not mistaken. I may do that one day. Because if you get the deals that they have, really good deals, it's specifically like muscadine wines, which, again, being from North Carolina, I grew up being around muscadine grapes and with folks, or knowing of folks that made muscadine wine. So to me, this is like a little piece of home, which was another reason I wanted to gift myself the subscription. As a mom, I do find myself becoming more of a wine connoisseur and enjoying a drink of wine. Because at the end of the day, why not? But again, that's just me. If you don't drink, if you don't like to drink, this may not be of interest to you. What I have, and I didn't even really look at the upcoming month. I hadn't really been on the website, just been busy. So I don't know what's in this box. So we're really going to unbox it together. So it looks like they include a margarita mixer. And the Christmas box included a like a thing to make like a mulled wine, like a spiced wine or whatever. So that was cool. Oh, Queen Anne's Revenge. So a thing that's neat about these Duplin wines is that they always show on the back the sweetness of the wine. So this is one that is more sweet than dry. It's a red table wine, 11.5% alcohol by volume. I think I've looked at the reviews on their site for this, and it seems to be a really popular one. It's one that I will often wait because I've done like case orders from them before, and I did a case order for like Veterans Day. Like, their wines are already pretty reasonably priced. Their wines have a good alcohol content. Usually, I don't think they have many that are like 9 or 8 or 7. Most of them are like 10 and up. And if you get a case as a member, you get like a 30% discount. Sometimes with the specials, you can get as much as a 35% discount. And I believe that also applies because in the video that I did before, I got the member club, the member delivery that was a part of the subscription for that month. And I also got like a club special for Veterans Day that was discounted, like the 35% discount for members. and it had free shipping. So that was a nice. I think I paid like $40 for 3 bottles of wine, and normally their bottles can be as like low as like $7.99, as much as like 15. So, and then of course shipping. And shipping wine, you have to be really careful. So I'll show you on the box. They always have really great packaging. I've never had a box come with anything broken. And like I said, this is my third delivery from them at this point. So Queen Anne's Revenge was a part of the Valentine's Day box. What's my next one? Let's see. Guess I gotta take it out. So this one is North Carolina Carlos, and it's a dry table wine. 13% alcohol by volume. And the description says, a soft, dry wine which captures all the rich, mellow characteristics of our grapes, best served chilled. And they're out of Rose Hill, North Carolina. So there is a winery in North Carolina, too, where you can go do a free pickup instead of having to pay for shipping. I've never tried the Carlos wine, so I'm excited. And we actually I made some pasta for us yesterday that I'm excited to have for my leftover lunch today. So I may try one of these with it. I was going back to the Queen Anne's Revenge. It says this sweet red wine is the hidden treasure that pirates spend their lives searching to find. The finest grapes are carefully cultivated to produce a full-bodied, bold wine with a complex finish. It is also best served chilled. Alrighty. Oh, and in with the Carlos, they always include like that month's or that quarter's little magazine subscription. So there's more here about the wines that are included, that Queen Anne's Revenge, and it looks like my other wine is going to be a light red wine, the Hatteras Red Reserve. That is what it is. Hatteras Red Reserve. And this is, on the sweet scale, it's like 3 down from the highest level of sweet. So it's like a 7 out of 10. It says, sweet and smooth, this reserve incarnation of Hatteras Red demonstrates the bright and juicy tones that make it a North Carolina classic. And it says Hatteras Red Reserve is best served chilled. Interesting. Oh, alcohol, 12% by volume. So, I'm going to have to make space for these on the racks. I think I do. So, we have a couple of racks because I got some wine racks from Amazon to review. So, they're set up. We have the wine bar that has a built-in shelf. And then there's one that I put across from it by the window. There's some that I have inside our under the stairs closet that I use to store things that should be in the dark, like my red wines. I have especially things that need to be stored on their side, like the champagnes, anything with a true dry cork, so that it can keep those corks moist so that they function like they're supposed to. Yeah. So this monthly subscription, like I told you, their wines can range in price, but that Queen Anne's Revenge, if you're not a member, is normally $31.99. So I believe that the monthly subscription box is like a $54 subscription. Yeah, Queen Anne's. I looked at that, and that may very well be why I had not ordered it, because $31. I'm not there yet. I like a sweet wine. I'm getting into the drier wines. I have not yet purchased a $30 bottle of wine. $30 bottle of liquor? I have. $30 bottle of whiskey? Sure. $30 bottle of rum? Yeah. Wine? But we're getting there. Carlos, this wine is $7.99 regularly, and for a member it would be $5.99 with the discount. So membership has its perks. This Hatteras Red is $19.99 normal price, or what is it, retail price, and $14.99 for members. So yeah, in the Heritage Club shipment, these were included, And then that margarita mix is normally $7.99 regular retail price, and then $5.99 for club members. So to say that I got all of these for my little quarterly subscription of $54, pretty good deal. And I have yet to have one. I've had some of the reds that I found that I haven't liked as much, but I have yet to have any bottle of their wines that I would say, oh, I'd never get that again. No, they're pretty good. I'm gonna stay in the club. So I just wanted to share that with you and let you see if you've ever wondered about a Duplin club. And I laughed because in my first video that I did, I was like Duplin, 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 and then I watched some videos and it was like Duplin, Duplin, and I was like, make sure I say it right going forward. So whenever I load that other video, and again, it was like the Christmas club shipment. So they come every 3 months. So that was November. Yeah, November, December, January, February. And then it was February, March, April, May. Oh, so my next box will be for Mother's Day. So that'll be a perfect mommy moment. So again, this is Fix It with Fran, where I talk about all things faith, family, food, and fun. Sharing a little mommy moment with you here. Moms need wine. Just wanted to let you know if you've ever wondered about the Duplin subscription, or Duplin. Potato, right? That's what they say. Duplin. I think it's Duplin. Yeah, because I think before I said Duplin. I shouldn't have mentioned it. I was going to get myself confused either way. But if you've ever wondered about this wine club subscription, I would highly recommend it. I don't think they have referral links, but I can put the link to their website where you can sign up if you want to. I wouldn't get any commission for it, so don't worry about like if that is this putting money. Nope. I gotta say all the time, I truly recommend stuff to people if I like it. If I don't like it, I'm gonna tell you I don't like it. If you've wondered about it, if you've thought, oh, is it worthwhile? Is it something I should really do? What would I expect every month? You with them, you can even decide what kind of shipper you want to use it. And by I say what kind, it's probably all sorts of not well grammar. You can choose whether you want it to be delivered by UPS or by FedEx. Initially, I had done UPS. I've had some UPS shipments not be so good. I've had some FedEx shipments with my home chef that have been all janked up. So first I had UPS, then I switched it to FedEx, and I said, you know what? Let's go back to UPS because FedEx ain't been acting right. Especially when you see all these things on the news of like boxes just sitting and getting lost. I'm like, I wasn't having that issue with UPS. So I just liked how detailed they were with giving you those kind of options because it's not always something that you think about. But let's say you live somewhere like where I'm from that's more rural, and you know, you see UPS trucks rolling through all the time, but you rarely see a FedEx truck. So it makes you feel like, if this comes FedEx, like, when am I going to get it? Versus, oh, I know this shipper is always coming through. Let me use them. So just wanted to share that with you, let you know how it was going for me. I'll probably have more of these mommy moments coming up soon. I will try to share them on Mondays, but like I always say, this is Fix It with Fran, where I talk about all things faith, family, food, and fun. I do believe that we all have gifts and talents that can fix some problem that exists in the world. And while we may not be able to fix everything, I do believe we can all fix something. So until next time, I pray that you would find that thing and fix it. Thank y'all so much for watching. Have a good one.